Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Boom, boom. That's the kind of music you get. Good morning to you guys. It's probably better that you see me. Hold on 1 second. All right. Good morning, guys. How are you? It is Thursday. We are live. I say live because it's like this is live. I am Trooper Steve. I'm your traffic safety expert at WKMG. Good morning, Kevin Hawthorne, watching us on YouTube. Give us a like, give us a share, hit the subscribe button. Good morning, Sue Hurd. Make sure you are subscribing, liking, sharing the posts, making sure everyone's seeing this stuff. Hit that notification on the wherever you're watching so you can get these notifications whenever we do hit some sort of live. Whenever the governor goes live, we do a press conference all the time. We will always push a stream out. He does a press conference, not us. He does a press conference, and we will push that information out to you. So, like I said, we're chilling here, hanging out on a Thursday. It is gorgeous outside for now. It is was it a severe weather day? I don't think it was severe weather day.
Weather alert.
Look at, man, you guys hear that voice? Don't you guys wish? I don't even have Meta. These things right here, recently I've had to use these because I haven't been able to see, but they're not Meta. Who needs Meta when you have a Thomas? I have a Thomas whenever I'm in this. It's like a smart truck. But no, we are under a weather alert day this afternoon, severe weather. So please, possible severe weather. So just make sure yourself aware of it, especially if you have students that have to drive maybe to or from, or walk to or from school today. Or maybe you do. Anyway, where am I? I'm in my own old stomping grounds as a state trooper. So this is what we call PAT, or what we used to call, I don't know what they call it now, PAT 3, Patrol Zone 3. I am currently located in Orange Blossom Trail, Holden, between Holden and the I-4 area. Very, very busy stretch of roadway. Not only extremely busy when it comes to vehicular traffic, but pedestrian traffic. So what I'm going to show you today did not exist here when I was a road trooper. When I was a road trooper, this was crazy. I say crazy as in the amount of vehicle versus pedestrian crashes. It happened often. It happened frequent. And it was sad. It was unfortunate because no one is intentionally getting hit by a car. Okay? People are not intentionally trying to get hit by a vehicle. I do not believe there are drivers intentionally trying to hit pedestrians. I think it is we are victims of the circumstance that the people aren't paying attention, drivers are in a rush, the infrastructure isn't there, wham, we get into a crash. So I am out here because I wanted to show you some things, because a lot of the times we are talking about pedestrian safety all across Central Florida. But here, off of Orange Blossom Trail, there is really expensive pedestrian infrastructure. I wanted to show it to you. Is it working? Are people using it? What does it do? How does it work? And could we see this in other places? Because I really like this setup here. And we tend not to see this specific setup. So we'll drive it a little bit. I'll show it to you. And we'll have a nice day from there. So if you're joining us, I was just showing off my shades a second ago. I've needed my glasses recently. In the morning, my vision has been not so good. But then I throw these babies on and all of a sudden life clears up. This is what happens when you start getting old a little bit. But yeah. So the truck is rating 79 degrees. It is gorgeous outside. Again, if you're joining us, we're on Orange Blossom Trail over in the Holden area, just south. Holden's right behind me. We're facing northbound. And let's see if we can see this this angle here, because the angle here is such a great shot. And I've been able to watch, boom, we're going to be able to watch it happen. I've been able to watch a few people go through over the pedestrian thing here. We're going to be able to watch it, I believe. Yes, we are. So what you're watching there are the northbound lanes there of Orange Blossom Trail. That is just north here of Holden. This is a massive electronic pedestrian crosswalk. It is activated by the pedestrian. There is a pedestrian currently in the center crosswalk. You're going to see them hit the button. He's living on the edge. This one's living on the edge, this pedestrian. So it did not activate because this one decided just to shoot across. So okay, wait, we're learning a thing or two together here. Okay, we just watched Mr. Living on the Edge there not activate it manually. So if you activate it manually, the lights will begin to cycle. It does have motion sensor, so it is able to pick up someone who does not hit it and just begins to walk, but it does take a second. But don't do that. Don't be the guy or gal that decides to just walk across. If you think about this for a second, the city, the state, whoever, forked millions of dollars because the community complained enough that, hey, we need pedestrian safety out of here. Our voices want to be heard. We want to be seen and taken care of. Our lives, pedestrians matter out here, and they 100% do. I do think as a society we tend to forget about pedestrians, at least here in the U.S. I tell you, you travel anywhere else out of this country, vehicle traffic, you are second. You are not the priority. And here we tend to forget about the pedestrian. So when this kind of stuff happens, you need to make sure you're checking this stuff out. So I want to get a better angle on this because I want you to see how actually this works. And then we're going to go drive OBT and drive it a few times so that you could see it. I am traveling backwards. My apologies. So let me show you. I'm in the Aaron's parking lot here, and to my left, if you're joining us this morning, is a very large pedestrian crossing. Let's see if this gentleman's going to use it. And then over the roadway, you could see lights. Right now, there are no lights. He hits it. It starts to flash yellow. What's going to happen? The other traffic is beginning to stop. Traffic stops to my left. He begins to cross. It is solid red, meaning solid red, you are not permitted to cross. Once it starts flashing, now you're permitted to go, meaning you are yielding, all right? So now that gentleman is walking in the center. The other side is activated. He crosses, and the circle of life for pedestrians continues. It's very, very good. I'm telling you. I love the barrier in the middle because it prevents immediate crossover, and it also forces a driver to forces the pedestrian a moment of pause, a moment to guide them in a different direction. Some people might be like, oh my gosh, Steve, this is like, are you kidding me? This is nothing. This is huge, guys. I don't think if you're not a pedestrian, if you're not someone who gets out or has experienced some type of near life or death experience on the roadway as a pedestrian, then yes, this stuff could be very mad to you. But I'm telling you, this stuff, every single day there is a pedestrian that is getting killed out here on the roadway. And ultimately, these are the type of things that get put in so it doesn't happen. So let's drive this a little bit. Let's take this for a spin. And, I don't know, can I fit there? Yeah, I could fit there. All right, I got nervous there, not gonna lie. All right, let's, there's a few of these here. There's not just one along OBT, and I want you guys to see this. So there's one here at Holden, right? For the purpose of this stream, ooh, we're gonna take center travel lane. So we got one there. Speed limit's 30 miles an hour, and watch this bozo. Boom, right over it. Just goes flying over. So we've got two. Here's a third. And we have one that just finished activating. And we have a fourth. So 4 electronic, fully protected pedestrian crossings. 4. 5. We got another one that we're going to come. I think we got a few of these things. Let's keep on going. So now we're at 39th Street and Orange Blossom Trail. If you're joining us this morning, I appreciate it first and foremost. But we're looking at these huge pedestrian crossings that are all over Orange Blossom Trail. So we counted 4. Here's a 5th one that's located just north of 38th. And there's no traffic light in sight. So what are these? These are for you, the pedestrian. And we have a 6th one right here at I-4. Now that's convenient. And there's cross for U-turns of vehicles. So that's something that you need to be aware of. Speed limit, 35 mile an hour. What's also here? Construction zone. So you need to be aware of that. We're going to get turned around, take a look at it, what it looks like in the southbound direction. And then I'm going to let you guys enjoy your Thursday, because I highly doubt you want to listen to me go for another 15 minutes about pedestrians. But what's the point of these? The point of them are for them to be used. As a driver, listen to me very carefully. If they're not active or showing anything, but you can see them, then you're good to go. So watch the video here. Traffic's going fine, right? Flashing yellow. Flashing yellow. Drivers need to begin to slow down, right? Drivers begin to yield. It goes to a solid yellow, to boom, to a solid red. The pedestrian begins to cross. As that pedestrian crosses, it gives them enough time to get over, and then it's going to flash yellow saying, hey, flash red saying, hey, we need to pay attention, but you can go. All right? Really, really good shot of that video there. So let's do it again. As the traffic's going, nothing, right? You see no lights flashing on that video. Suddenly, it's going, hey, a pedestrian wants to cross. I'm going to flash yellow here. Traffic begins to yield. As that traffic begins to stop, boom, it goes to a solid red. Pedestrian crosses. You want to cross X in a very kind of fast way. Then flashes red, saying, hey, look, I just need you to pay attention now. So these are mid-block, guys. You will find these mid-block along Orange Blossom Trail between I-4 and Holden. We counted 6 of these. They are not located at a traffic light. They are located mid-block. Mid-block meaning they are there for you as the pedestrian. That's simple. So if they are there for you as the pedestrian, you need to use them. If it's another 2 minutes, take it, because it could be another 15 if your local authorities did not implement these. And ultimately, they're saving your life. So as we're cruising here, it's crazy because you see like a bridge of pedestrian crossings all the way through here. So we're waiting for one of these just to go active and hot, and we will respond accordingly. I have not saw one go just a second ago, and I'm hoping that another one goes here in a second. But it's you just never know. But that's why we got cameras all over. I tell you, the driving here, I don't miss patrolling it, that's for sure. I go to change a lane, put my turning signal on, and people just want to do what they want to do. But, okay, so what's also here? You see this to my left-hand side here. Let's see if this camera picks it up any better. It does. So that is not for vehicles. That metal, black metal grate that you see there on the in the median here, the bottom half of the camera, that is there to prevent who? You from crossing over the roadway. So when I used to work patrol out here, I didn't do a lot of day shift out here. I worked a lot of night shift. But vehicles versus pedestrian were massive, and the leading cause is people just running across the roadway. This here, this right there, would prevent drivers from running over, pedestrians from running over, because they can't. You're not going to jump it every time. It forces you to use either the main crosswalk like we have right over here, where a normal traffic light is, where you would activate the crosswalk, or it forces you to use one of the 6 electric crosswalks that we got to talk about that are way back there. So guys, listen, if you're going to complain about stuff, that's one thing. Because what do we preach here on Trooper Steve on Patrol? Squeaky wheel gets the oil. Here inside Results 1 on Trooper Steve, we like to squeak because we like to get results. We like to promote safety. When things are wrong, we like to get them fixed. All that jazz, right? Here, at some point in time, the community said, listen to us. We have a problem. Pedestrians are getting hurt. People are dying. Crashes are occurring. And you know, we have small businesses that we want to go to. Help us out. And what did they do? They helped you out. They put in all this infrastructure. So now use it, please. Because it is there only for you. It is not there for me as a driver of a car. It is not there for anybody other than whoever's operating on 2 legs that day. So please, use that stuff. You guys have a great day. Drive safely. Walk safely. Bicycle safely. Motorcycle safely. All of it. I want to see you guys and hear from you guys tomorrow. Have an amazing